Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. So in the previous video we have learned about register flag and now we are going to learn about addressing modes. So if you didn't watch our previous video, I will highly recommend you to watch our videos in a correct sequence. Otherwise you will not understand everything. So let's get started with it. So addressing modes. So let me just explain you what addressing mode means. The manner in which an operand is given in an instruction. So basically, addressing mode means that we are just providing the operand in a particular manner in the instruction. So I have already explained you what is operand and opcode in the first video. So if you didn't know about what does it means, then I will highly recommend you to watch that video. So moving on. So there are different types of addressing modes, and the first type of addressing mode is immediate mode. So data is given in an instruction. Data is within the instruction itself. It does not need any extra time. So it is immediate. So basically in this particular addressing mode, data is given in the instruction. So let me just explain you this with an example. So these are the example. MVIB 25H. So we are just moving 25H value in B register. MVI is just moving the value 25H in B register. So here you can see that B is getting the value 25H. So here you can see that it is a 2-byte instruction. Similarly, the second example, LXIB 2000H. So here X is present. So wherever X is present, you can easily understand that it is a pair. So it will be BC pair. So in the architecture video, we have learned about BC pair, HL pair and DE pair. So I hope that you would have some knowledge regarding that. So moving on here. Let me just use my pen here. So here you can see that X is present. So we are getting BC pair and 2000H value is being stored in the BC pair. Here C will come, BC pair. So we are just loading the value in BC pair. It is a 3-byte instruction. So let's move forward now. So the advantage of this particular addressing mode is that it is very simple, and the disadvantage is it is very big in size. So here you can see that this is 2-byte instruction, 3-byte instruction. So it is a very big kind of instruction. 1-byte instruction is basically small. So I hope that you would have understood immediate addressing mode. So let's move forward now. So now the second type of addressing mode is register. So data is given in register. So let me just explain you this using an example. So move BC. So we are moving the value which is present in C register into B register. Register B is getting the value of C register. So it is 1-byte instruction. INR B. So B is just getting incremented. So now the B will have the value B plus 1. Similarly, INX B. So I have told you if you see just the letter X anywhere in the instruction, that means that we are having a pair here. So B is present, so it will be BC pair. So we are just incrementing the value of BC to BC plus 1. So it is very easy to understand. So let's move forward now. So now the advantage. So it is very small instruction. You can see that 1-byte instructions are here, and disadvantage it is complex compared to immediate addressing mode. So the next type of addressing mode is direct addressing mode. So let me just use my pen here. So address is given in instruction. So in this particular addressing mode, the address will be given in the instruction itself. So let me just explain you using an example. So these are the examples. LDA 2000H. So we are storing the value present at 2000H location into the accumulator. Keep in mind that we are not loading the value 2000H. We are putting the values which are located at the address 2000H. So keep this thing in mind. So we are loading this into a accumulator, or you can say a register. So similarly, STA 3000H. So we are loading the values in accumulator which are present in accumulator in at the location 3000H. So store values of A. So here you can see that we are just storing the values present in a register at the location 3000H. We are not loading at the 3000H value. Keep that in mind. This 3000H and 2000H here are address of particular location. So let's move forward. So advantage of this particular addressing mode is that it is very simple, and the disadvantage is very large and rigid. So I hope that you would have understood this particular addressing mode also. So let's move forward now. So the next kind of addressing mode is indirect addressing mode. So address is given in register pair. So in this type of addressing mode, the address is given in register pair. So let me just explain you using an example here. So these are the examples. LDAXB. So here you can see that address is given in register pair. So definitely X will be present for the and here B is present. So BC pair will be there. So A is getting the contents of BC pair, not the BC. So keep this thing in mind. And similarly STAXD. So DE pair is getting the contents of A here. So here you can easily understand what is LDAXB and STAXD. So moving on. So advantage is that these are flexible loops, and disadvantage is that it is very complex. So let's move forward now. So the last addressing mode is very easy, implied. So this only works on carry flag, which we have learned in flag register. So let me just give you the example. So these are the example. STC, CF is getting 1 value. CMC, CF is getting 0 value. And advantage is that it is very simple and small, and disadvantage is that it is very rigid. So I hope that you would have understood everything up till this point of time. So guys, now we are going to do a particular question in which all the addressing modes will be present. So let me just give you the question, which is, so this is the question which we are going to do here. So let me just use my pen here. I'm just reading the question. Take the data of location 1000H to A, transfer it to B. Take the data of location 3000H to A, add the values in A and B, and add number 25 to A, and store it in 4000H address location. So it is a very good question, and we will cover all the addressing mode in this particular question. So let's get started with the question. So first of all, I am just writing the locations which are given here. So these are the three locations which are given: 1000H, 3000H and 4000H. So the first thing which we have to do, take the data of location 1000H to A. So we are just loading the data which is present in A to location 1000H. So this is direct addressing mode. So the next thing which we have to do, transfer it to B. So the next thing which we are going to do here is move B comma A. So this is register addressing. I hope that you would have understanding everything up till this point of time. So the next thing which we are going to do is take the data of location 3000H to A register. So LDA 3000H. So it is again direct addressing. And the next thing which we are going to do here is add the values in A and B. So add B. So this is again register addressing. So we are just adding the values A plus B. And now the accumulator will contains the value A plus B. And the next thing which we are going to do is add number 25H to A. So the next instruction will be ADI 25H. So it is immediate addressing. Here I is present, so we can easily understand that it is immediate addressing. So the last thing which we are going to do is store it in 4000H address location. So the value which is now present in A will be storing in 4000H address location. So the last thing which we are going to do is STA 4000H, direct addressing. So here you can see that addressing mode is very simple to understand, and we can do different kind of questions also. So thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned guys.